There was definitely some wide open shots that we missed, and we talked about it a little bit today after the game. Just from sitting out and watching on the sideline, every single opportunity they got, whether it was an open shot in the paint or an open three, they knocked it down every single time. And so that's just the big difference between them and us right now is they capitalize on every opportunity that they get inside that's wide open, and we just don't.
What's it like as a player where it's not like you guys are having a bad season? You're right around 500, but as I mentioned to Coach, you haven't won more than 2 in a row. You haven't lost more than 2 in a row. Does that offer some frustration that you haven't been able to get on a roll yet?
Yeah, I mean, it is frustrating, and as a senior, it's just hard. Like that was one of my goals this year, was to help be consistent. And when, like you said, you can't get on that roll of winning more than 2 games, or we get in that we don't lose more than 2 games, which is good. But we need to get over that hump and just push through. And they were coming off they were coming off getting swept at Illinois State, so we shouldn't let a team come on our home floor and do that to us like they did tonight.
This seems like the type of loss and maybe kind of the circumstances that we just talked about too, where perhaps maybe the players just by themselves get together and have one of those, players only meetings. Is that something that you've experienced before in your college career here? Is it something that maybe it's already happened, or something that's in your brain to consider here before the conference tournament?
Yeah, in my 4 years here, I don't even have any more fingers to count how many times we've done those meetings, and that's also frustrating for me as a senior. Is we took time this week to kind of have those one-on-one meetings, and tonight I didn't feel like anybody besides Cable really. We had a couple girls, underclassmen, step up tonight, but besides that, I don't think anybody really took to heart what we kind of talked about this week. And we're at that point of the season that we get to every single year, and we just got to get over that hump somehow. And these last 4 games, I really hope that we can get some momentum going into the tournament, because that's when we want to be playing our best.
Your teammates certainly look to you for leadership, Megan, as well. What's it like knowing that when it comes to getting over this hump, positive vibes versus tough love? I mean, how do you go about dealing with, what's right at the right time here, pushing the right buttons?
Yeah, we're definitely, Coach Warren talked a little bit about next season too, and with these 4 games left, we're going to have the same team going into next year minus Megan. So we're really working on holding each other accountable, and Coach Warren is working with us. That's not really in a couple of our makeups while we were growing up. It's never really been to call people out and fix it that way. So, that tough love and being positive all in one. Sometimes there's a line there that we cross, but we're going to have to try to figure something out to get some motivation and push people in different directions here.
That's all I have, Karli. Thank you.
Thanks, Cole.
Coming off a game like this in the midst of a congested homestand, would you like having a little bit of extra time, or do you think it's good for this team that you bounce back more or less immediately against Evansville?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a completely different team against Evansville, but it's just going to be a quick 1-day prep for us, and I think it's good. We should take care of business, and hopefully we can come together and stay positive, like we just talked about. It's getting close to the end here, and we just need to push through and get a couple wins going into the tournament.
I've seen and heard from all the other seniors about kind of what went into their decisions to possibly come back. What were you thinking in terms of athletically and academically about coming back for one more year here at UNI?
Yeah, I mean, the 4 years I've had here, I've just grown my relationship just with Coach Warren in general, and then the coaching staff and my teammates. But I guess I didn't really have anything planned out besides student teaching next year that I really felt like I needed to get to. And you don't really get this opportunity that extra year to come back for free, basically, and just to be able to have these experiences and opportunities that a lot of people wish that they did have. So I don't ever want to take it for granted and pass it up when the opportunity's there. So I'm excited, and we're going to have about the same team, and I'm excited what we can do and learn from this year having the same team coming back.